this ought to be an interesting show, guys. It's Freaky Friday the 13th. Let's go! Woo! Get rid of all your superstitions
no bubble.
right now. Right, Merce? There you go. Let me see that. What is that there?
This is, oh my God, Eastbound and Down. This is Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
Kenny freaking Powers.
Kenny freaking Powers. All right. Hey, it's Last Minute Betting. Bob and Mike bringing you your quick fix for sports betting, brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. We're having a good time here today, Friday the 13th. Holy cow. I'm watching the movie tonight. I'm telling you right now, just right off the bat.
Which one?
The first one.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, you have like...
Or the second one. They're all the same, aren't they?
Pretty much, but you have like the first few. And, I mean, not that this is a horror movie show, but you have the first few, and then they go back and they retcon it, and they change the history and restart again from number 2 and keep going.
Yeah, they got way off track.
Boy,
then you had the one with like that psychic girl or something. Like, what in the world was that all about?
Yeah.
What? No.
Oh,
I'm glad I opened up this conversation.
Hey, I'm a horror film fanatic, if you will, old school. You can't go wrong with Friday the 13th. And but yeah, they definitely got a little weird with the direction they were trying to go there.
Yep.
Yeah. Mike, tell these people about the PointsBet 300 for 300.
Yeah, all you got to do is deposit $300, play through that $300 in 30 days, and you'll get $300 in free bets. So we all love that.
Stephen Batsis said you got to do it all at once. Oh, my God, folks. Hang on. Check it out. Powell is in the building.
Powell.
Our friend from Poland, the NHL, is back.
And so am I, he says. And we're glad to have you back, bro. So glad to have you back. My hockey guy, Powell, coming in. It's here we are, boys. We got everything going. We got football. We got
Best
hockey.
time of the year.
Yes. I mean, holy
like
cow. Unreal.
Okay. Justin, what's up? Thoughts on Penguins and Capitals over? Yes. Oh, they're all worried about my NHL videos, Mike.
Bob, where's it? Yeah, I mean,
I'm making decisions on that. There may be
hooked me.
Because they know your record from last year and how good you were.
I know. So,
and Justin, that Donovan Mitchell play was the one, like we talked about it. I mean, I thought for sure that one was the good one. Dang it, I'm sorry to hear that, but. Still was profitable, but could have been okay, and that's always great to hear too. What is up, Stephen Batza?
Okay, very quickly here. What about Penguins Capitals over 6.5? Now I went with the over 6.5 in the first game, and they lost to Chicago 4-2. So I lost by the hook. And Merce, I got to tell you this: that same night.
Yeah.
I lost another bet. I had taken who did I take, Mike? +1 Nashville. +1.5 against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay got an empty net goal with 1.2 seconds left.
I was on that too as part of a parlay.
And where's Morning Coffee? Morning Coffee will be back next week. I took a little sabbatical.
And where's he going to find those great shots on goal props? You know, I mean,
I like those a lot.
Yeah, we all love those. We love shots on goal, boys.
I know a place where you can go to find those. It's called the Positive EV page.
And I do every morning at about 6:30 a.m.
There you go.
They're there every single day, right, Tristan?
Yeah, I go every morning.
Yeah, go for them. Make it happen, folks.
Every morning.
Especially if you have a combi book like Bet Rivers or something. They always seem to kind of be the leaders in the morning, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
FanDuel as well.
They take the mornings off there at Bet Rivers. They're not morning people, I don't think.
I'm sorry to hear that, Powell. That Edmonton money line the other night.
Gosh.
Can you believe they got their asses kicked, guys?
Yeah. I mean, first game of the season, anything can happen. I mean,
was that the 8-1 game?
Yes.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Tony, yes.
I lost my Buffalo U-Nuts. Good call, Tony, on the Rangers. But I made up my U-Nuts with units in the under on the Dallas-St. Louis game. So.
And how close were we with the Blues money line coming through? Gosh darn it, man! I really thought they had a chance. We got in that shootout. I'm like, please. But
I'm just going to tell you, Justin, when we're talking points, we're talking goals, we're talking assists in hockey, we are flipping a coin because, I mean, it's a point.
Yes.
That's why I do so many shots on goal, right, Merce?
So it totally. And the other, if you want to know a market, which I've kind of found, and you can find this on OddsJam as well, and sometimes it'll pop up and things like that. But actually, 2 points in a game is a lot more because that has a lot less luck involved. A guy who's going to be an integral part of the play and either shooting the puck or dishing the puck. Yeah. You can kind of try to judge those odds and say, yes, I think that they're off here or not, and then use the math to back it up. Right. As you said, with a point, you can have an empty netter and a guy who's like plus 2,000 scores an empty netter, and there goes your point. You know what I mean? Right there.
Right. Yeah, it happens. It happens. No two ways about it.
I like Crosby, though.
Yeah, Crosby's
Yeah, I think Crosby has a solid night tonight. No doubt about it. And I think, Tristan and I talked about it earlier. We definitely like Pittsburgh tonight.
Right. Gotcha. All right. So very quickly, there are plays, and I have to share the screen, Mike. I know I drive you nuts with what I do here, but it's okay. It'll be all right.
I'm good, bro.
All right. So here. As I share my screen, I want to point this out to you, too, Merce and Tristan. When I see these plays that are over 60% on the fantasy optimizer, I'm jumping on them and putting them in my price picks. They are, and I want you guys to see something here. Now, this is Caleb Williams, over 274.5 passing yards. He is by far a lead candidate for the Heisman. Look at the numbers in the books. DraftKings, Barstool, Caesars all have this at 306.5. Yeah. We are picking up 22 yards. I mean, is that not a play that you probably want to use that?
I'd throw 100 on that.
I wish it was a straight.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
I wish it was too.
Yeah, I would hammer that one.
Yeah,
but
that'd be
would you take these 2 picks at the top and put them in a 2 pick?
Yeah, I would.
So I don't. I definitely would too. Like, I don't have prize picks in Colorado, but when I go to Arizona, I do. And I've been using, when I do take my trips, like a lot more 2-pick slips and things like that. When the math is right like that. Like, it's not like I'll take anything that's like, oh, look, it's 54%. Let's take a 52 and a 54% and put a 2-pick together. But when you have like 2 hot plays like that, it's kind of like, yeah, you're not losing that much expected value by parlaying them together because they both have so much value on their own.
Exactly. Yeah, I definitely would do that. And then if you want, you could add them to a 5-6 pick flex and see what happens there. But at the very least, you're pretty comfortable and confident with that 2 pick coming through for you. So,
that's a great idea. You could easily put a 2 pick at a little bit higher price. I don't know your bankroll or whatever, but like a 2 pick $20, then a 5 flick for $5 or whatever, and make some money and have a lottery ticket in there as well.
Exactly.
Something else that I like that has popped up, Tristan, on the optimizer is these combos on touchdowns. So we've got Derrick Henry and Odell Beckham combined to get a touchdown. I mean, I friggin' love that.
Derrick Henry's pretty much good to go on his own.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that's
Odell, I'm not too sure about, but
right. I'm with you there 100%.
Lamar definitely.
So this is, and I know there's a way to do it. This is my own like stupid mind thinking because I'm a math geek. And I'll probably reach out to Alex or something, but I'm thinking like, I wonder how OddsJam goes about devigging those, combo things. How does it find, two-way markets for both of them and then put it together with its math?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
right. Here's the thing on them. Okay. If another book like Barstool evidently has a line on this play, or they wouldn't put it up there, right?
Yep. They're
So
giving you a market.
they're
Yep.
giving you a market right there at minus 120, and it looks like Pinnacle has a line. It looks like Fliff has a line, and of course Hot Streak does too. So thus we're getting it at minus 119. I mean, it's great value, but it's great value because Derrick Henry is, first of all, he's not had a great start to the year. He's due. Okay. And then you take into the fact that he's only going to get one touchdown between two guys. I got to jump on that, especially when Derrick Henry's added into that. So anyway,
pretty good.
Cool stuff. What do we got comment wise, Mike? Anything?
Yeah. What's Justin got here? Lamar Jack as a market pick. Alex says never pick two. I still do on occasion. Don't tell Alex.
I know.
Actually, no. Alex will tell you in your 5 or 6 pick, and Jabari attests to this too. In your 5 or 6 pick, because I'm going to put that in a 5 pick, but I'm going to take those top 2 picks and put them in a power play. And Alex has done that before too.
Right.
But he's basically saying do 6 picks all the time.
Yeah.
And, over time, you're going to be money ahead. I like 5 picks because a lot of times you only get 3 of them come through and you don't get any money back on a 6 pick with only 3. Right,
also, and I mean, there could be a whole lecture on this type of thing, but I think sometimes Alex is the king at being able to do this, and I wish I was as good as him. But the emotional side of betting, of saying, hey, look, in the long run, I'm going to be okay. I might have variance for a month or two. I limit my variance a little bit more than him because I know if I have 2 bad months in a row, I freak out inside. Do you know what I mean? And I appreciate and accept the emotional side of betting, and I find my comfort spot in that. He's the king because he totally gets. He could have 3 months and be down, I don't know, $30,000 and wouldn't bat an eye.
Right. That's true. Unfortunately, we don't all have that kind of bankroll, but we could still use OddsJam and make a lot of money. We're
honestly even cojones. I mean, it takes a level of. I mean, I wish I had that level. I really do.
All right. So look, do we have enough out here to come up with a 4-pick parlay tonight?
Yeah.
All right.
I think we do.
All right. Then let's do it because I got to be honest with you. I'm not sure where to go, and I'm going to let you guys all lead the way here. So
well, let's let Tristan go first. I know Tristan has one he's on tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and let him have that one.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Penguins on the money line.
Okay.
I like that.
I got it tonight.
Yeah.
Capitals.
Okay, let's add that. Who wants to go next?
I found one that I liked. College football tonight, but Fresno State, Utah State. BetMGM has under 55.5 at -110, which is off the rest of the market. And I think that's everything else has -115, -120. So I think if you're looking for it under there, that's a good
Oh,
play.
yeah, and it's under 55.5, and we could put it on BetMGM. And
exactly.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Okay.
I'm only getting 56.5 on FanDuel, but I still like that under.
Yeah, well, BetMGM's got it under 55.5, and so does Barstool.
I got 100% profit boost on FanDuel, so I'm gonna on this one.
I got you.
Parlay builder. Parlay builder.
All right,
Yep.
Mike, what do you got?
Yeah, I'll give you mine. Justin, yeah, I agree. You can still make good money betting, but you can't make six figures if you don't do Alex's method. 100%.
100%.
That is
100. You know, my goal wasn't to make six figures in a year; was to make $10,000, and I'll probably end at 35 to 45, and that's more than I ever thought I could do in a year. So
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to this New Jersey Arizona game, Bob. And we know the Devils just played last night, 4-3 win against Detroit. I kind of like the way the Coyotes ended the season last year, you know, really playing well down the stretch. And
please pick that.
Showing some fight. I'm going to take the Coyotes plus 1.5.
Okay.
I got that at Fliff at 100.
Man, are you and I out on that, Mike?
Nice.
Or
you got Devils minus 1.5, don't you?
Oh yeah, you and I are way.
Well, hey, Bob, you're under. It's the first game of the season for Arizona. New Jersey just played last night. I mean, look, I think Arizona comes in and plays competitive. You know, I really do.
Also, why this is why I love hockey is you can have two bets like that, like an over 1.5 and an under 1.5, and they really can be like battling like the whole game. They can still be in play with each other because of empty net goals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The money line is in play the whole time, but also that puck line can be in play almost that whole game, depending on how it plays out.
All right, before I make this pick, Mike, I'm going to ask you this question. Do you feel like totals go over more in the preseason than the NBA or under?
You know, you'd have to tend to think overs would be the route to go, just because, I mean, who's really going to play really lockdown defense in preseason? You know, I mean, so I would lean towards an over. I mean,
yeah.
You are showing me actually a play right there that I was on before, but it's against what he's saying, which is that under right there on Cliff.
I know. I'm thinking the same thing, under 228.
I have made so much money off of Fliff and MGM this preseason off of unders.
Nice. Well, then there you go. Yeah, that speaks for it there.
You're the guy I should have asked.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, there you go. There's a four-legger, and that's got us at plus 1178. And I'll tell you what, if this baby comes through, we'll give away $50, Mike.
Sounds like a winner.
Awesome. The other thing that I'll say, and I know for the people who really like researching, looking at their own plays, I bet if you looked at that Fliff on that Las Vegas or that Los Angeles Lakers line, I bet you'd find some other over/under, mispriced lines to ladder with that, because that happens a lot on that book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Very good point. Very, very good point.
Yep.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Great stuff.
What was your last pick, Bob?
He's parlay. He's got to get that parlay in.
Bob, what'd you the under what? 228.5?
228.5.
In the Lakers Warriors, okay. Nice.
Okay. So let me get this, and we will go from here.
We hit this, it'd
be very nice if we did.
This is a perfect example. I was talking about this game. I can't show you my phone, and Fliff doesn't have a computer, so I can't share it. But the line for the game on Fliff itself is 228.5, and it has negative 105.
Right.
But if you look at the under 229, it's negative 150. Or if you look at the under 228, it's negative 125. Or if you look at the under 227.5, it's negative 130. So it's a completely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is crazy.
Yeah. It's not letting me place it.
That is crazy. All right. Hey, Mike, why don't you pull up positive EV, see if there's anything on there? Well, I
Yeah,
guess we'll put together.
I'll check. I'll check over there real quick if we see anything we can hit. And not a busy Friday here, so we'll get to our weekend and see what's happening. You got over 6.5. Obviously, that's on cut. And the Coyotes Devils game, definitely would probably roll with that. Here's one on Circa, Bob. Fresno State -4.
Ooh, just looking at that too.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, look at it. You know, just across the board here. Pretty obvious that. I mean, it's actually favored everywhere, except for some reason Circa is going to give you -110 on both sides. So definitely some good line discrepancy there. We'll go ahead and hit that one as well.
It's just out of play.
Yeah.
I'm on the under 6.5 total for tomorrow for Minnesota and Toronto on hockey as well.
Okay.
So Bob, I gotta play for you on Fliff. New Jersey Devils -2.5 is +185.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's been there all friggin' day long, man.
Yeah. Riley Smith over 0.5 point at +104 on Caesars. That's kind of intriguing a little bit. It's like average odds are about -116 on this. Not a terrible play, but I'm going to sit that one out. I'm going to refresh again to see if anything else pops up.
Candles not
All right,
working with me.
Only other thing I saw is the.
Parlay.
Let's go. Nope. You hit all the stuff I see.
Yeah, I think we'll roll with that. And
you have a Chris Letang under 2.5 shots, but that's under 1%. I don't always go there. I try to stay over 1.
So the Lamar Jackson play is 12% off for another 51 hours. They do this every once in a while, Prize Picks does. And I'm betting that, Caleb Williams is a discount too. So the idea of putting both of those together, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong here, Tristan, or Merce, I don't think they allow you to put both of those discounted plays in one entry, do they?
That's a very good point. Yeah, if it's
So now that I see their discounted plays, I see why. I actually love the Caleb Williams play, guys, because that actually Prize Picks original line was 310.5, and 274.5 is insane.
Yeah. Way too high for him.
Definitely.
Let's see. Who am I sending this to? Oh yeah, that's right, Mike.
I'm looking for busted lines on Fliff.
Yeah, any day now with that, Bob.
Okay. Well, I
mean, in any day now.
Okay, that's a song. Elvis Presley used to do that. Thank you very much.
We're not allowed to talk about music on here, Bob.
Oh no, I just can't play it. I can talk about it.
No, we didn't play. Well, yeah, we did play.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Anybody play Solidarity?
It's not even letting me place this parlay.
Are you serious? Why?
I'm not sure on FanDuel. It won't let me.
That's weird.
That is super weird.
Why is that? There. It's sent, Mike.
All right. Finally.
Real quick, Shriners.
Yeah.
We got one of our outrights that is still in contention. He's in a good place. Where we at here? There's our outrights. Kim, Davis, Shank, Hadwin, Putnam, Neesmith, top 5, Shank and Hadwin. I don't know about that one. Kim, Obert.
Abert.
Neesmith is top 10s, and then top 20s. Davis, Putnam, List, Hadley, Montgomery, Eckroat, Dahman, and Hall. And I also put Austin Smotherman in there as a top 22. So we'll see what happens there. This is the FedEx Cup, the second season of the FedEx Cup, the fall season. They've never done this before. And the major players are not, the major ranked players are not playing. So
yeah,
a lot of variance, I think, is going to happen there. I don't know about you guys. All right. Anything on NFL, guys? Any surprises from last night?
Not really. That's
Broncos
what I
are bad.
expected, at least for the Chiefs to cover as well and win outright.
Right. Okay.
I thought that Russ was becoming something or maybe learning something, and then I just, two things can be right at the same time. They can have a bad O-line and a pretty bad running game, even though that's what they say is their staple, and Russ can be really bad at the same time. So I think it's just really bad.
Sean Payton, I think, bit off a little more than he could chew, boys. I'm just saying. That's what I think. That's what I think. All right, guys, great show. Great weekend ahead of us there. There's the Shriners right behind me. Let's go. Make some money.
Make some money. Hopefully they'll let me place the bet.
Yeah, no kidding. What the heck, FanDuel?
Hey,
Kenny freaking Powers.
let's solo Tristan. Tristan trying to make a bet.
It's not working. Now we're good.
All right. Have a great